Welcome to the Enchanted Lighthouse, where every week magical stories and new adventures await. Join our group of 7 wonderful animal friends as they bring tales about friendship, mystery, and wonder to life. From unexpected guests to heartfelt conversations under the moonlit sky, each story holds a gentle truth. We are so glad that you are here. Now let us begin. Milo can't lose. A cozy lighthouse weekend. The lighthouse woke slowly that Saturday. Rain tapped softly against the windows and the sea rolled lazily below, wrapped in mist. Inside, the air smelled of warm bread and salt, and everything felt calm and unhurried. The kind of weekend that asked everyone to stay close. Zoe moved carefully through the kitchen, setting a loaf of fresh bread on the table. "I thought we could all stay in today," she said gently. "Read, rest, do things we enjoy." Hazel curled up near the window with a stack of books and her notebook. Lumi settled beside the star charts, tracing constellations with quiet focus. Olivia perched near the shelves, reorganizing her memory feathers. Seppi slid across the floor on his belly, laughing. And Milo bounced into the room, eyes bright. "Games," he declared. "Board games all day." Theo smiled, his soft glow warming the room. "That sounds like a fine way to spend a weekend together." Milo already had the game box open. The first game. They started with a simple board game, one Hazel liked because it involved strategy, and Seppi liked because the pieces were colorful. Milo leaned forward, tail flicking. "Okay, rules are simple. I will go first." He played quickly, very quickly. Every move was sharp and calculated. When Hazel made a careful play that gave her the lead, Milo froze. "Wait," he said. "You can't do that." Hazel blinked. "It's in the rules." Milo grabbed the instruction sheet. "Well, it shouldn't be." When Seppi rolled the dice and landed on a lucky space, Milo groaned loudly. "That's not fair." "I just rolled," Seppi said quietly. By the end of the game, Hazel won. Barely. Milo crossed his arms. "That game is broken." No one laughed. Winning isn't enough. They tried another game, then another. Each time, Milo's mood grew heavier. When he won, he celebrated loudly. When he lost, he argued. He blamed the dice, the board, the rules, bad luck, and everyone else. Hazel slowly closed her notebook. "I think I will read for a bit," she said. Seppi slid closer to Zoe. "Maybe baking instead." Lumi looked up from the stars. "Games are meant to be shared." Eventually, Milo looked around. No one was setting up the next game. The table sat quiet. Theo met Milo's eyes gently. "Milo," he said, "do you know why no one wants to play anymore?" Milo opened his mouth, then closed it. "Because they don't like losing?" he muttered. Theo didn't answer right away. Left out. That evening, Milo sat alone near the stairs. From the kitchen came soft laughter. Zoe and Hazel kneaded dough together. From the corner, Seppi listened as Olivia told a story. Lumi hummed quietly, tracing the stars on a wall painting. Milo's tail drooped. He hadn't meant for this to happen. He liked winning, but more than that, he liked playing together. He thought about Hazel's careful smile fading, Seppi's excitement shrinking, the way the room felt tense whenever he leaned over the board. Milo whispered to himself, "I don't want to be the reason games stop." For the first time he wondered something new. What if losing wasn't the worst thing? What if losing people was? When winning feels lonely. That night the lighthouse grew quiet. The rain had stopped, leaving only the soft hush of the sea below. Lamps glowed gently along the walls, and the others moved into their evening routines, together. Milo sat alone in the library. From where he was, he could see everything. Hazel and Zoe were in the kitchen, quietly washing dishes. Seppi lay on the rug nearby, half asleep, listening to Olivia tell another low and soothing story. Lumi now sat by the window, tracing stars that had begun to peek through the clouds. No one was upset. No one was arguing. No one needed to prove anything. And Milo wasn't part of it. I didn't mean for this to happen, he thought. I just wanted to win. But when he followed that thought, something else surfaced. Quieter. Heavier. I wanted to feel important. When Milo won, everyone looked at him. When he lost, it felt like the room tilted away. After a long moment, Milo slid off the sofa and padded toward the window, where Theo stood watching the sea. Theo's glow reflected faintly in the glass, steady and warm. "I don't like losing," Milo said suddenly. His voice cracked just a little. "When I lose, it feels like I disappear." Theo turned slowly, his eyes kind and patient. "You don't disappear," Theo said gently. "But I think you are afraid you might." Milo swallowed. "When I win, I feel big, clever, and acknowledged." He hesitated. "When I don't, it feels like there's nothing special left." Theo smiled. "Milo," he said softly, "being special doesn't come from winning. It comes from how you make others feel when you are with them." Milo's tail curled inward. "I don't want to be the reason people stop playing," he admitted. Theo placed a gentle paw on Milo's shoulder. "Wanting to change is already a brave step," he said. "You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing." Milo breathed in slowly. "I want to try again," he said. "Even if I lose." Theo smiled, his glow warming the stairwell. "That," he said, "sounds like a very good beginning." Trying again. The next morning, Milo placed a board game on the table, carefully. "If anyone wants to play," he said, "I will try something new." Hazel raised an eyebrow. Seppi leaned forward. Zoe nodded slowly. They played. This time, when Milo lost a round, he clenched his paws, then breathed. "Good move," he said, quietly, honestly. When Hazel won, Milo smiled. Not white, not forced, but real. And something strange happened. The game felt lighter. There was laughter again. Later, Milo lost the final game. He looked at the board, then at his friends. "Well," he said, shrugging, "I didn't win." Seppi grinned. "But we had fun." Hazel nodded. "That is the best part." Milo felt something warm settle in his chest. Not pride, not victory, but relief. Every story has something to teach us. What did we learn today? We have learned that winning feels good, but kindness lasts longer. Games are about sharing moments, not proving worth. And sometimes the greatest victory is choosing to stay connected. Thank you for stopping by here today. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like and don't forget to come back next week for a brand new adventurous story. Want to learn more about the magical tenants who live here? Visit enchantedlighthouse.com for a mystical map, creative artwork and a few special gifts. Until then, be kind and share your light. See you next time.